I mean,
But look at his agent, though. His agent played both the Rangers and the Yankees, and they were able to let the Phillies sneak in and say, "Hey, listen, you want your guy back? He feels comfortable in Philadelphia."
Do you
bring him over."
think he always wanted to go back to Philly? Even
I
before
think
it
he
started
wanted
happening?
to go back to
he
Philly.
never wanted to leave Philly.
He never wanted to leave Philadelphia.
What I
You can
think-
tell he was very happy there, and of course,
Before the bidding war between the Yankees and
Before-
Rangers started.
Yep.
before he got traded to Seattle to bring in that 3-team deal with Toronto and Philadelphia.
And then immediately got rid of all those guys for Holiday at the same
Right.
time.
Now he sees, since he left Philly,
Yeah.
in the meantime, well, Holiday was part of the deal. Now Holiday's there, Oswalt is there,
Yeah.
Hamels has had a resurgence.
Yeah.
He has no pressure on him now.
No, he doesn't.
I mean, remember in New York, even with Sabathia, he's still going to have to come up big. He just slides into that
The
rotation.
problem that I have with this Phillies team
They're trying to
this
move
year-
Blanton. You said they've already moved Blanton.
I think there has been a deal that's been done. They just haven't. It hasn't been specified.
So Kyle
announced.
Kendrick is their fifth starter.
More or less.
Yeah.
It's pretty much Oswalt, Holiday, Lee, Hamels, and then insert your random starting pitcher here.
Kendrick, he's a young guy.
Okay, well, what I know right now is that from this season's Phillies, should have been what the Phillies were last year. In all honesty, the starting rotation
Yeah.
from last year probably should have been Holiday, Lee, Hamels.
But they
That
couldn't
could've-
because they had to use Holiday, Lee to trade for Holiday in that 3-team deal.
But still,
And Lee was a part of that trade?
Of course, he
Yeah.
went to Seattle.
Lee went to Seattle.
And
Holiday came
Kyle
to
Drabeck
Philly.
went to
They've been,
Toronto.
all they've been saying is that Lee never had to be part of the deal. They just had to throw in a couple extra prospects. But then,
Well, you see, that's
those
the problem.
prospects,
Seattle last year was gold.
but then those extra prospects that they could have kept, that they could have given away in that Lee deal, in that Holiday deal, they used to get Oswalt the rest of the
Right.
end of the year. I honestly think
And their farm system basically right now is short.
shot.
Yeah,
I honestly think that in the long run, in the next 2 to 3 years, you're going to see that the Philadelphia Phillies aren't exactly going to be the team they expect to be in the long term.
Even though 2 days ago, reports were that Cashman told, what's the agent's name, Broniker? Derek
I
Broniker?
get Brock, something like that.
Yeah.
Yep.
They told him, well, look, we're not offering any more. He either wants to come here or not. We gave you 7 years at 161. Do you want, what do you have to come here? When that happened 2 days ago, now I started to think, well, maybe, he's not going to come because for them Yankees to put that out there, then I think he probably went to them and said, look, can you offer up any more? Because he's leaning toward another team. I don't know if he actually said it was Philly. And that's when the
At
Yankees
the
finally
time,
drew the
they
line to
didn't
say
it was Philadelphia. It was only
yeah.
Texas and the Range. It was only the Yankees and the Rangers, and then all of a sudden it's like, well, there's a new team coming out saying they want Lee, but they weren't specified until
Yeah.
Lee went back to the Phillies, and everyone found out it was the Phillies that wanted him back.
I really believe once the Yankees drew the line in the sand, that's like 3 days ago, that's when I started getting the feeling, hey, maybe he's not coming to New York after
Yeah.
all. But the Yankee fans were in shock over this. Hey, finally somebody turned down their money and went somewhere else. So, no, hey, it's not the end-all be-all to play in New York.
No, it's not. But still, though, here's the thing. Look, if you can't handle the pressure of pitching here or playing here, then don't even bother coming here. Don't even entertain the amount of years, amount of money that you want.
This also throws out that theory that he wanted every last dime possible, and it didn't depend. He didn't care where he's going, as long as every dime. Remember, that was the thing about him. He wanted every dime that he can get in that contract.
That's more agent speak than it is Lee. I think he had a calculated effort to say, listen, I'm hoping the Phillies come by, pick me up, and take me back there because he won. Look, if he was going to go back to Texas, fine, he went back to Texas. If he was going to come to the Yankees, all right, fine, I'll go to the Yankees.
Yeah. He
But
played it to the hill.
He got the Yankees and the Rangers to play into his hands or his agent's hands, and then Philly just said, listen, we want you home. All right, sign me up.
All right, now we know about Crawford now going to Boston.
Yep.
Gonzalez going to Boston.
Yeah.
Now,
with that ridiculous deal in Washington.
I don't know about, I don't know what that's going to happen there because, they no longer have Dunn. I know they still got Zimmerman, but if they think Ward's going to put the kind of numbers in that stadium surrounded by that team, forget about it.
Opening day.
Dunn is a big signing because now he backs up Konerko in Chicago.
Yep.
Oh, he went to the White Sox.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Well, DH.
DH. So,
That's all you can do.
yeah. So now Chicago now suddenly proves because now they have another big bat behind Konerko.
Right.
So that's going to help them. So
Well, hang on a second. I know I don't want to step back for a second, go back to the Nationals really quickly. Think about this for a second. They have to replace their first baseman.
Right.
They have a right fielder in Jason Worth.
Right.
They're going to have Madger Morgan, probably Josh Willingham in left field.
Right,
It's acceptable.
right.
I think at first base, you're going to see that kid is going to start opening day. That Bryce Harper kid, it might start opening day.
He's only 18 years old.
You gonna
I
rush
know.
him?
I know that.
Are they really gonna rush this
I
kid?
don't
He
know.
already started last year
Have
in
you
the
seen?
minors.
Have you seen him play?
I have not seen him play, but I've heard great things about him.
Exactly.
But here's my thing, though. What
He's
level
just
in the
that.
minors?
He's just
what
that.
level in the minors?
He hasn't played in minors
He
yet.
hasn't
He
played
just graduated
in
high school.
So you're saying that
Junior college.
So he's
Junior-
straight
it's
from
high school.
college
Yep.
with no pro level experience of any kind.
Uh huh.
Not even short season A.
Yep.
I think they're
They're
gonna
gonna
be here.
throw him out. They're gonna throw him out there and let the pack of wolves just ravage him.
What pack of wolves could ravage this kid?
The entire National League.
There's no expectations of that team.
True.
The potential of this kid is unsurmountable.
I know that, but that's my thing here.
He's got a chip on his shoulder too.
Maybe so. Yeah, he
Major
does.
chip on his shoulder,
He does have a
this
chip
kid.
on his shoulder, but still, though, why are you going to throw him out there? I know first base. You don't do much at first base, but still.
I think they're gonna give him a year to minor leagues because
You have to.
with
And
Strasburg out for the year, that team's not going anywhere.
Oh, he is out for the entire year.
Yeah,
He's not pitching again for this entire season.
Yeah, Strasburg's out for the year. He had the Tommy John surgery.
I guess maybe. I guess maybe if you throw that in perspective.
Now they're gonna get Jordan Zimmerman back.
Well, they're gonna get Jordan Zimmerman
All
back.
right,
Okay.
and they're gonna get Jason Marquis
It's
back.
it's not Steven Strasburg, but does Steven Strasburg come back
No.
as the same guy?
No.
Well, you don't know.
Well, he's got- well-
how many players have had that surgery and they actually come back and thrown harder?
There are a lot.
I know. But he's not going to throw harder than 100, but still, we'll see what happens. He's young, and it depends on how they do the rehab. They're going to be careful with the rehab. But I don't think Bryce Harper's going to be there. I think they're going to give him a year. But anyway,
Reasonable,
get
but
back to what I was saying before.
What I mean to say is that they might think about it.